Well, sorry about the few technical issues that we've had there. I just want to say hello everybody, and hello to and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Friday. As I was driving along, I thought I'll stop it. I'm in my car, as you can see in the background. I'm not in the house. I just thought I'll send you a happy Friday message to you all. And sorry about the few technical I also wanted to thought I could have a chat with you all, and welcome to my YouTube just to kind of say how I started my YouTube channel. Then I also thought we could look back on how the week has gone so far. Send you a happy Friday just to kind of say how I started you all, and just to kind of say how I started my YouTube channel. Then I also thought we could look back on how the week has gone so far. Okay, so basically the way I started was that we were walking by this drone shop in Dublin in Ireland, and we saw this smaller quadcopter that was in the shelf, and we thought, well, let's get that and buy it and see how we get on. But as we brought it home, I think the price is about 50 quid, 50 euros. So, and when we bought it home and we started the engines, but what happened was that the quadcopter did not want to fly. Like, let's say we wanted to go left, it went the opposite direction. So yeah, so we weren't happy with it, so we just brought it back to the shop, and that happened twice with the dude. And then the last time when we went back to the shop was that we saw a DJI Phantom on the shelf. We thought, wow, let's go for that one. Yeah, so we exchanged our little drone that we had for this bigger one, which is the DJI Phantom. So brought it back to the shop. And we were told in the shop that if you have had not experience with any sort of flying with drones, that is a very bad idea. But we thought, no, we'll just take a chance, and we did, and I do not regret it at all. I've had about 5-6 flights before I start flying properly. And what a pleasant, I just can't stop flying the drone. Now also I have learned from a lot of the other YouTube people who are flying similar drones, and that has given me a great confidence and experience just by simply watching it. And what a pleasant, I just can't stop flying the drone. Now also I have learned from a lot of the other YouTube people who are flying similar drones, and that has given me a great confidence and experience just by simply watching it. What a pleasant, I just can't stop flying the drone. And also I have learned from a lot of the other YouTube people who are flying similar drones. Now I also would like to know how you let's if you're flying a drone, how you find it, and what kind of drones do you have? Because it's always fun thing to exchange experiences, and yeah. So I just thought, why don't we have a look, based on the most views on my YouTube, why don't we have a look on one of my best videos that we have so far. So what I do is I will open my if you're flying a drone, how you find it, and what kind of drones do you have? Because it's always have a little folder, so what I keep my things, and that it's called Best Flights. And so yeah, let's open that up. I just thought, and one of the best, have a look, the most videos is with the crash. So let's have a look at that. That we have so far. So what I do is I will open my so here it is. Where is that thing gone? Crash. There we go. So here's the video. So what I keep my I'll just turn the volume down a little bit. So let's open that up. And one of the best. Okay, I'll just bring forward. That was on British Bay. So what happened was, let's just turn off the. So let's have a look at that. So I'll just fast forward the intro. So there it is, our second drone. Where is that thing gone? And as we can see, we're locked in to the GPS, and everything is good. The engines are starting. I'll just turn the volume down. And nice takeoff. And as soon as we took off, it just went straight down. Crash. Here we go. Literally seconds. I'll just bring forward. That was on. And the reason for that was that the compass was not connected correctly. So yeah, that was the reason why we crashed that one. Fast forward the intro. So there it is, our second drone. Okay, so then as we got on, we took the second drone and we flew with the other drone that we had with us at that time. So there's obviously takeoff, and as soon as we took off, it was quite windy at that day as well. I'm just going to keep fast forwarding, right? Right. There's one of the views. And the reason it was gorgeous day was that the compass was not connected correctly. So yeah, that was the reason why we crashed that one. So there it is, our second drone. Okay, so then as we got on, we took the second drone and we flew with the other drone that we had with us at that time. So there's obviously takeoff, and as soon as we took off, it was quite windy at that day as well. I'm just going to okay, so just right? fast forward, fast forward. It was a gorgeous day, and as you can see, we have a little nipper, and he loves watching the drone taking off and landing. He loves it. Okay, that's one of the videos. So then that was one of them. So then we have, which I think actually is a good flight as well, the night video. I don't know whether you guys have kind of watched it, but here's the start of it. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so just fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. It's a gorgeous day. And as you can see, we have a little nipper, and actually even he loves watching the... Yeah, there's the train. As you can see, there's a train going by. Okay, that was kind of lucky to catch that on the camera. And that was one of them. So then we have, which I think actually is a good flight as well, the night video. I don't know whether you guys have kind of watched it, but here's the start of it. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so just... Yeah, this is like, you know, nighttime is, I find it's kind of a bit difficult because you're trying to find your boundaries where you are. And I think we froze. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's the night flight. I think it's fabulous to see nighttime because all the lights. It's really spectacular. I love that part of it. And I think we froze. And look at that. We're back. Sorry about that. We can see that the Earth is round. I think it's fabulous to see nighttime because all the lights. It's really spectacular. I love that part of it. And I think we froze. Okay, that's just we were trying to find which way we were facing. You know, especially nighttime is more difficult to see it. Even though with the red lights in the front that we know, and then the green ones in the back. It's still sometimes confusing if you're high up. Okay, that's one of the videos. So you can see that the Earth is round, and the castle, Malahide Castle, you all loved that too. So here it is. I'll take out the intro. So there it is. There's the castle flight, and that was done on two we were trying to find which way we were separate facing, you know, occasions. Especially nighttime is more difficult to see it, even though with the red lights in the front that we know, and then the green ones in the back, it's still sometimes. Because one of the days it was quite windy, as you can see by the flags. If you noticed, they're quite high up there. So yeah. Okay, that's one of the videos. So, and I think. Castle, Malahide Castle, you all loved that too, so here it is. I'll take out the intro. You probably hear a helicopter going above my head right this moment in time. Sorry about the noise levels, because I have, just as I said before, I have stopped out in my car just to kind of have a little chat with you guys. So yeah, there it is. That's the. One of the days it was quite windy, as you can see by the flags. Here we can see across the trees. We can see the sea. So yeah, it's a really nice location to be flying the quad, and so here we go. You probably hear a helicopter going above my head right this moment in time. Sorry about. So there's the sea again. Okay, so that's another video that you guys love watching. So then it is the test. If you remember that I posted, we were testing, since we have two Phantoms, we were testing to see whether we can fly it together or not. So here it is. So yeah, it's a really nice location to be flying. And we did. We could fly the two together. That was the best time ever. Because we were a bit concerned, because we've done a lot of research to see whether we can fly the two together or not, because the two Phantoms are kind of on the same frequency. So yeah, but we could, and we can. I posted, and we were testing. Since we have two Phantoms, we were testing to see whether we can fly it together or not. So here it is. Here's the other Phantom flying by, and we did. We could fly the two together. That was the best time ever. So here we are flying the two together. It's kind of really cool. Because we've done a lot of research to see whether we can fly the two together or not, because the two Phantoms are kind of on the same frequency. So yeah, but we could, and we can. I posted, and we were testing, since we have two Phantoms, we were testing to see whether we can fly it together or not. Sorry about that. So here's the other Phantom flying by, and we did. We could fly the two together. That was the best time ever. So here we are flying the two together. It's kind of really cool. We've done a lot of research to see whether we can fly the two together now. Yeah, and that was just me kind of trying to dance along with the copter, as you can see. Okay, that's another video that you guys liked it, and let's take a peek. And what was the other one? Was, oh, bringing my drone for a walk. That is another, as you can see also we've changed the kind of intro to a little bit different now. I'll switch off the sound so it's not in your way. You can see better. This is obviously not in the HD, but you know, if you go into my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you go into my channel, just make sure you always watch it in HD. Along with the copter. Okay, of course, it's always kind of more difficult because people are walking in the park, but yeah, I have to kind of pull in at the side and let them go by. What was the other one? Yeah, so oh, bringing my drone for a walk. That is another, as you can see also we've changed the kind of intro to a little bit different now. I'll switch off the sound so it's not in your way. You can see better. This is obviously not in the HD, but you know, if you go into my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you go into my channel, just make sure you always watch it in HD. Along with the copter. Okay, of course, it's always kind of more difficult because people are walking in the park. But yeah, okay, I have to kind of pull in at the side and let them go by. Yeah, so the trick to fly around the trees is basically to kind of watch out for, because you can see the branches, but obviously there's a smaller branches that are hanging down that are more difficult to do it, not to get caught between, entangled within the trees, you know. So this is in the park that we did literally before St. Patrick's Day. Guys, did you see my drone flight with the flag? Give me a comment, give me a feedback. Let me know, how did you find that? Was it good? Because actually, I tell you one thing, it was not easy to fly because of the weight of the flag. Kind of watch out for. Oh, sorry. Because of the flag weight, and then if I go forward and turn around, it's just the flag kept twisting around and around it. So anyway, but as you can see at times in the video, I did struggle a little bit. But anyway, we did it. Guys, did you see my drone flight with the flag? Give me a comment, give me a feedback. So here we go. What a beautiful flight. How did you find that? Was it good? Because actually, I tell you one thing, it was not easy to fly because of the weight. There's my little nipper running away from me. Oh, sorry. And I was trying to catch him with drone, you know. And then if I go forward and turn around, it's just the flag kept twisting around and around. And so anyway, but as you can see at times in the video, I did struggle a little bit. But anyway, we did it. Guys, did you see my drone flight with the flag? Okay, so that's another one. And then what was the other one? Wicklow Mountains National Park. You all like that as well, so here it is. I'll just get rid of, or just skip the. Running away from me. So there's the mountains. With drone, you know. Then if I go forward and turn around, it's just the flag kept twisting around and around. Now I must say that the Wicklow Mountains are absolutely fabulous to be in it. It is huge. Can you drive around within a day? No, you cannot. It would take you, I'd say, okay, so that's another one. Good few days, because it is pretty big. National Park. You all like that as well, so here it is. I'll just get rid of, or just skip the. So there's the mountains. That is actually, must say, that was one of our early flights. I must say we were still not kind of practice at this stage. To be in it, it is huge. Can you drive around within a day? But it's just basically that's the Great Sugar Loaf. Good few days in County Wicklow, and there's people walking on top of the mountain. We spotted that as well with a camera. Let's just say one thing, that the Wicklow Mountains National Park is one of the 6 protected parks in Ireland. So yeah, we're still not going to practice at this stage. Yeah, I think the part is where we caught the other person flying. It's right there. I keep pointing at the screen, but I mean you can't see. Yeah, but here it is. There it is. There, it's a nice flight, and it's leaving nice smoke as well. It's a beauty. Wouldn't mind trying flying one of those. I mean, I wouldn't be qualified because probably you need a license for that. Let's just say one thing, that the Wicklow Mountains National Park is one of the 6 parks in Ireland. So yeah, we're still not going to practice at this stage. So right, so let's take a look. The other person flying it's right there. I keep pointing at the screen, but I mean you can't see. Yeah, but here it is. There it is. There, it's a nice flight, and it's leaving nice smoke as well. It's a beauty. Wouldn't okay. I think we froze again. So sorry, I am back again. As I said, I am stopped at the side of the road, and that's why I keep losing my internet connection. I do apologize for that, but I am back, and I just wanted to wish you all happy Friday, and don't forget to tune in on Monday and on Tuesday. I will be back with more fabulous flights. So yes, I just want to say thank you so much everyone for your kind comments, and I will take a time, maybe some other day, maybe next Friday, I will have a kind of read through the messages that you have left, and yes, and I think that would be a good idea. What do you think? Let me know, leave a message, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much everyone for watching, and you all have a lovely Friday afternoon and enjoy your weekend. Have a good and safe weekend, and I shall see you on Monday and Tuesday. Bye bye for now. Bye.